3 years and no arrests or suspects named in the murder of an Edinburgh woman. 2 surveillance videos are all police have to go off of as their investigation into who killed Jolisa Rangel continues. Channel 5's Ana Anguiano spoke to Rangel's sister. She shares her story tonight.
Although 3 years have passed, Melissa Espinosa says the death of her sister isn't getting any easier, especially knowing that whoever killed her is still out there tonight. The crime scene tape is gone, investigators too. Onlookers aren't peeking outside their window wondering what happened on the 2400 block of Kimberly Lane. While the scene has changed, Melissa Espinosa says the memory of that day is still clear in her mind.
On October 25th, 2013, it was about 9:10.
She had just finished eating dinner when her mom called to tell her something had happened to her sister Jolisa Rangel.
I grabbed my sandals, ran out the door, and I drove.
When she pulled up to her sister's apartment complex, police were everywhere. Minutes seemed to pass like hours. Then came the news Espinosa never thought she would hear.
It's an investigator that pulled me off to the side and told me that there were some multiple shot wounds that had occurred on the door.
Jolisa was dead from a single gunshot wound to the chest. Now police say the suspects tried to storm through Jolisa's apartment and tried to break down the door, but when they failed, that's when they opened fire. The suspects made their getaway in 2 vehicles, all caught on surveillance video. Days later, police would release that surveillance video showing 2 shadowy figures take off in 2 newer model trucks. Then, more than a year later, investigators made this video public. Police say these 2 men went into a convenience store minutes before Jolisa was gunned down. They're not considered suspects, but persons of interest.
And all that we ask for is to get these cowards off the street so that they don't do it to another family.
As days turn into years without her sister, Espinosa still waits for a phone call she knows will never come.
Well, my sister would always call me in the morning.
The visits she knows are now over.
Or she's not gonna come in my house, be loud, and hug me.
And the voice she will never get to hear again. Killed just days before her 21st birthday, Rangel left behind a young son who's now 5 years old. He's now in the care of his dad. We did reach out to police, but they declined an on-camera interview. They did say, though, the case is still an active investigation. If you have any information about Rangel's death, call Edinburgh Crime Stoppers at 383-8477. In the Channel 5 News studio, Ana Anguiano, Channel 5 News at 10.
Espinosa and her family are learning to cope and give back to those who are in a similar situation through the Rio Grande Valley Families and Friends of Murdered Children. This is a Channel 5 News Extra. The organization is dedicated to rebuilding shattered lives and supporting families of murder victims as they go through the grieving process. That support will continue on through the judicial process for suspects. The organization reaches out to anyone whose loved one was taken by the hands of another. If you would like more information, you can call the organization at 566-2036.